So Emerald is really where you start figuring out the business side of things when things kind of get real. You learn more placement, and like I said, it's really a decision. It's really that point where you're like, okay, I really want to do this, and you make it happen because, like I said, it's not hard. It's simple. It's not easy. It is a decision. So I really wanted to name this call Emerald in 24 Hours, but I know that can be scary. So I just called it Push for Emerald. I put a goal for our team, obviously, last week that I really want April to be a good month. March was crazy. We don't know what happened in March, so April's really going to be our month. I want us to be rank advancing or helping someone else rank advance and hitting Success Club. I'm not saying that you have to rank advance and hit Success Club all the time to be successful in this business, but it really sets that diameter and like that, again, decision to be in the business, especially right now. So I really want us to be working towards that this month. It's a really good month for it because so many people are needing the community, especially on top of needing the gym and everything else. So I know that especially with things going on right now, we're like, hey, well, we really don't want to be selling this something that's $160. Hey, Tom. Hold on. Hey, Tom. Go tell Daddy what just happened. So he just dropped an egg on the ground. Okay, so where was I? This month. So people are really needing that community and needing the gym aspect. They're missing the gym. They need something at home. Yes, a lot of people are out of work, but a lot of people are also needing this at home. Like, this isn't, let's not assume they don't have money. Let's not assume that they don't have time for this. People have all the time in the world right now. We cannot assume that somebody doesn't need this opportunity or someone doesn't have the money. We really, really need to be inviting, and you never know whose life you could be changing. So back to Emerald, let's get on it. So like I said, I want you to actually really push for it by next Thursday. Levi, I'm talking. Daddy's cleaning it up. I really want you to push for it by next Thursday. I want you to write it down and write down, I am an Emerald coach. Put it in the chat right now and type, I am an Emerald coach, because you need to start believing it in order to get there. You need to put it in the universe before you actually get there. So type it in the chat, I am an Emerald coach, because in order to get there, you have to believe it. You have to start acting like it. So like I said, Emerald's really where that business begins, where you start building a team, where you start figuring out the business aspect of things. I want to start with why do you want to be Emerald? What do you get being Emerald? Obviously, we like being rewarded, we like being recognized, we like the money aspect of it, we like having a tribe. I really want a big tribe that wants to be there and like show up and be on calls and super excited and on fire. Like, that is a big goal of mine. The money is just an extra and really it's a bonus. So being Emerald on my team especially is coaching isn't all rainbows and butterflies. So getting to Emerald on my team, you get swag. I call it swag. So you'll get a t-shirt or a tank top. It'll be a tank top and it'll say Team A Better Me. I know that Cassie is working on getting us some side rise shirts as well, but talk to your coach, see if they do a rewarding system, because I love sending gifts out. Before I had shirts, I did like a personal development book. I've sent gift cards. I've sent like gratitude journals. I really like sending gifts. I'm that coach that wants to reward you because it feels good. So you get goodies. And also a big thing with that is people like knowing that happens. So really sharing that, really good story to throw up there. People see that and they're like, oh, so like, you're not imaginary. You're just not another person in this thousands of people that do this thing. Also, Beachbody actually gives you free leads is what they call it. So when you hit Emerald, you qualify to get customers that sign up without a coach. So people see those infomercials, see the P90X stuff, which is what our $15 a month goes towards on top of our back office. And they actually give that back to us. So once you hit Emerald, you qualify to get free leads. And especially right now with sales skyrocketing, I think last month I had like 12 leads. That's a lot of leads in 1 month. Granted, a lot of them were just the free trial and then the 3 month, which is fine. If they go back and buy a challenge pack, you can get that 2 Success Club points. And then that also goes into your team volume. So that can add up. I'll talk about volume in a minute, but you want that. So being able to get those free leads, why not? As well as you get a coach shout out, which, and it's super simple, but coach shout outs are awesome. You feel recognized, you get it on social media. This also shows to other people that you are actually doing something and it's not just you saying that. So people are really big at being like, oh, it's just another one of those things like, yeah, whatever, you're so big in this company. But when someone else recognizes your achievements, that's a game changer. They don't actually know what you're doing, but they know you're doing something. And you just sharing like my Instagram story of you rank advancing onto your story grabs attention like that. So huge shout outs, super exciting. I know I like being shouted out. So those are some big things with becoming Emerald. So what is Emerald? That's, I guess, the gold question of the hour. What does it mean to be Emerald? So for those visual, I just kind of copied another coach. Oh, that does not show well. All right, so you have 2 legs. So you have a left and a right leg. Okay, so just like a human being, a right and a left leg. So you're on the top. You need 1 active coach on each leg. They can be a discount coach. They don't have to want to work the business. Don't get set in that mindset that you absolutely have to have team builders to build a business. Obviously, yes, you're going to need active coaches, but that's only going to be about like 20% of people. A lot of people just want the discount, and that's okay because they're going to help you hold that rank. So if there's somebody that is a challenger, plans on ordering shakes or what I call go-go juice, so Energize or beach bars or anything, why wouldn't they save that money? And they're going to help you hold that rank. What I mean by holding that rank is in order for them to be active, just like you, they have to have that 50 PV on each leg. So you need 2 active coaches, 1 on each leg with the 50 PV, and then you go Emerald. That's it. I know it doesn't, it's nothing super crazy. So with that, you must be active. So you must have that 50 PV. As well as if you go inactive, all of that goes away. So all your pay goes away. I'll talk about the volume part on that. So if one of your coaches, you only have 1 coach on each leg, you hit Emerald, one of them goes inactive, you drop back down to coach. You have a lifetime rank of Emerald, but you drop back down to coach, which is okay, but this is why you want to keep adding people and you want to keep growing, is really to hold that rank. I'm going to tell you right now, every coach you sign up is not going to hold their rank. Every coach you sign up that says they're going to order shakes every month it's not always going to happen. So you always want to really keep growing your team, but right now we're going to focus on hitting that Emerald so you have that foot running. So 1 coach, left and right leg, 50 PV, active, you go Emerald. And it goes by 5 weeks. So 50 PV every 5 weeks is what it takes to stay active. Let me flip, because I always get sidetracked because I made notes. So what is good to have those 50 PV is those 50 PV adds into your volume as well. So you're not just getting paid for selling. We don't just sell. We don't have to continue always just selling challenge packs. Really rank advancing, you also get residual income. So that comes from really the team cycle bonus. Once you hit Emerald, you qualify for a team cycle bonus. This is really the money maker. And it will not sound like a whole lot right now, but when it all really adds up, that's where that residual income comes, where even if you don't sell a challenge pack that week, you're still getting a paycheck. So let's say your coach placed you on their left leg. So just stay with me. So you have a weak leg and a strong leg. So let's say your coach placed you on their left leg. So this diaphragm is going to be left leg. You might be the right leg, ask them. But it might just be flipped, so don't just grab this and run with it. So this is where the volume part comes in play in team cycle. So if you're on their left leg, this is your coach. This is you. Obviously, they're emerald. Hopefully, they're emerald. And this is their other coach, theirs. So this doesn't play any role in you, but this is you. You go emerald. You have two coaches. This is their other coach under you. This coach of theirs orders Shakeology every month. So Shakeology is 90 PV, but we're just going to go with 100 PV to keep it simple. So they order Shakeology every month religiously. Your coach orders Shakeology every month religiously, and this one does. So this is 200 PV on one leg. This is 100 PV on this leg. You just team cycled once that month. So that's $14 as an emerald. You can team cycle multiple times, but we'll just go with one. So you just earned $14 just from keeping your rank, staying active, and your coaches getting their supplements and what they get anyways. So let's say they have, like, this coach then signs two coaches. Their coach on this leg also goes into your PV. Your coach's still goes into your PV. So it's like a growing effect. It all goes into that. And it goes in a ratio from 200 to 100 PV each leg. So if your left leg has 200 PV and your right leg has 200 PV, you get $14. If you have 600 PV on one leg, 300 PV on the other leg, you cycle 3 times. So it just keeps adding up. That's where that residual income comes in. That's why this isn't just sell, sell, sell. And hitting emerald really starts that business aspect of things and not feeling like you're constantly just trying to sell to people. If you go inactive at any point in time, you don't have that 50 PV, that volume builds up and banks. So let's say 1 week you don't hit that 200-100 ratio, you have 100 ratio and 100 ratio, that goes into next week. So you don't just lose it. So it's always there and it always banks up. And as soon as you hit that 200-100 ratio, you get that team cycle bonus. So it's always, always, always building up from your coaches and your coaches' coaches. And if you go inactive, you throw all that money away. So it's really, really important not to play the teetering of active or inactive. Get that 50 PV in. It's not super crazy. If you sell one challenge pack, basically you just covered it. If you do cycle 3 times, you just covered it. So you really, really, really want to stay active with that, because as you can see, with that, with the volume adding up, you can really bring in that income. For example, I just want to bring this up. I wasn't going to, because I just was on a call, our coach preview call that some coaches from Team Boom are hosting, and Amy had pulled up her income just chart. She had only earned like $140, $130 in sales, but her team cycle paycheck was over $1,300 just from cycling that month. So right now it seems like, yeah, it's $14, but it really, really adds up. And once you have a team and your coaches start working, you really, really, that's where income comes in. So that's why this is important. So it keeps, like I said, it keeps banking. You can cycle multiple times. So don't think it just goes away if you didn't hit it 1 month. It keeps banking up. Anyone I place under you on your leg, or your coach places under your leg, it keeps banking up. So even if you're not selling that month, that's okay. You may still get a paycheck because your coach is. So really stay active, really pay attention to that. This is also what comes in of, you want to sign your ride or die. And why I say this is if that's your husband, your spouse, let's say your absolute best friend, your parent. I was a big eye roller when I started at this, and I was like, yep, whatever. Like, I have to sign all my family, all my friends, everything just to become big in this business, but that's not it at all. So I signed Tom actually not to go Emerald, and it was so silly. But you really want to sign them because everyone you place under them, they get paid for as well in that volume. So that's a double income. So you build your business, you build a rock star business because you are going to. You're going to be a freaking rock star. You're going to have a great team. All that volume goes into him as well. So he doesn't even have to be really fully ranked advanced. You just have to get him to Emerald to get that pay, like that pay. And that's two coaches. Great. Like you will get there. But you really want to have them under there because eventually you'll both be getting that cycle bonus from that volume. So you'll be building two business at one time by doing the work of one. So with that, I want you to, one, think of who your ride or die is. So whether, again, that be your husband, your best friend, your parent, anyone who would bail you out of jail. Like, who would come and get you if you made that phone call and you're like, hey, I need you to get that bail money and come pick me up. You need to sign them under that leg. You get a U plus 2. So what this means is you can have yourself and 2 people under the same credit card. So you can have their paycheck going into your account and you can pay for the orders on your account. So you don't have to worry about like the double stuff. So you can put them right under you and then you can just take care of everything. That's fine. So really sign that ride or die. And then you're going to make a list of 10 people. And I took this from Sammy Glanick's video from Push to Emerald, who you could sell dirt to. So who, when you were a kid, you made all the friendship bracelets and you were trying to make money as a 10-year-old, who would buy those friendship bracelets from? Who, right now, if you really needed to sell something or you were in a really hard time, who would help you out? And I'm not saying this just to like, you just want their money. Who do you want to really do a program with? Who do you really want to be in this with? Because being in this business with your best friend or who you really, really enjoy being with makes it 10 times better. So make a list of 10 people who you could get to buy dirt from you and message them. And again, I watched Sammy Glanick's video a while ago. I was already Emerald, but it was a while ago. And because I watch a lot of coaches' videos, and she basically said, she's like, I messaged my best friend who I was so nervous to message, and I just said like, and I sent a very similar message. So I basically just said like, hey, so wouldn't reach out to you if this didn't mean a ton to me. I'm looking to hit a rank in my business, and this is why it means so much to me. I just explained like this means that I'm like really ready to hit the ground running, financial freedom. I get to stay home. I get to do what I love. And you are my ride or die, and I want to do a program with you, whether you want to work this business or not. I want you by my side. I want you here till the end. Would you check it out with me? That's it. And I was actually super nervous sending that message, really ridiculous, and literally all of them were like, okay, what is it? Like, let's do it. I've been wanting to do this anyway, or I want to do a program with you anyway. Like, why not? So 10 people you could sell dirt to. Talk to them. There's your 2 coaches, there's your Emerald, and now you can really dive into that connecting with everyone else and as well as already making an income and qualifying for those things. So first is the person that would bail you out of jail. You really want to sign them. You really want to get them building that volume because, again, that's the residual income, that's double income. Get them on there. And then the second is the list who you could get to buy dirt from you. Who would buy anything from you to support you, and who would you want to do a program with? Again, we're not just selling. You still want to change their life. And if you send it to 10 people and 4 of them respond to you, there you go. So that is that aspect of that. Really, you really want to reach out to everyone. You, especially because right now, like you're still in that like super excited which I'm still always super excited, but you're still, like, you're excited. Like, I just started 10 rounds, like, super pumped. Who wants to do it with me? Like, I have a group. Will you do it alongside with me? It, again, like, you literally just want to do this with them, which you should. You want to share this journey with them. So if you keep holding back from sending those messages and hiding back, you're really going to regret it. I promise. So really hitting that first emerald rank with your ride or die, and then someone that would literally buy dirt from you is one, going to start off your business super exciting because you have people you love and you enjoy surrounding you, as well as changing their life programs and stuff. And then you hit emerald and you qualify for all the things I went over. And you start that residual income and everything else. So on that note, if you have any questions, please drop it in the chat. But just to recap, with Emerald, you get the Beachbody leads. You get, my team gets a swag from me, but I know all our coaches send out little gifts. You get a shout out, which is awesome because it's someone else showing that you are actually doing something. It's not just you chatting away about this side biz you do. And then this is really just like the start of your business. Again, hitting Emerald is you plus one coach on each leg, left and right, with active with 50 PB. And then that volume, again, your coach's volume as well goes into your paycheck. That team cycle is really, really, really where that residual income comes in, and where I'm really thankful that we don't just sell. That's not what we're here for. So really helping getting those results, helping people talking about the products without being super salesy. Like today, I really needed that recover. People don't know we have recover, or talking about the beach bars because I'm obsessed. My 1.5 daughters obsessed. Like people don't know about these things. You really, really, really have to push it. I know I said that I really wanted to call this chat or this call 24 hours to Emerald, but I didn't want to scare people. If you didn't see Ellie's chat, she said you all can do it today or tomorrow. So like I said, yes, this really does open up your business. This really gets you started, and this really starts putting you in the mindset. So like I said, put in the chat right now, just said at the beginning of the call, type I am Emerald, because you are going to be Emerald. You have to put that in the universe. You have to believe that. And then you're going to reach out to your ride or die, chat it over with your hubby, chat it over with your spouse, chat over with your best friend, because you guys talk anyways. I'm sure you've already talked to them about this because you're all super pumped, all sharing your workouts. Why haven't you? And then your 10 people that you could literally sell dirt to. It's that simple. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's simple. And that is really the start. And then once you hit this Emerald, you really dive into that mindset of being a leader and having a team and being able to just like set fire in their soul, because, well, I know that's what I want a big tribe that I can just be like, you can do it. So you guys can do this. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's get those team shirts. Let's get that recognition. And let's get you guys making money. So I will wait a second. Allie, if you have anything to add, feel free. I know you weren't on long, but anyone have questions? You're good. Okay. All right. If no one has questions, always, 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 always reach out to, I don't know what that means, just like a hand. Always reach out to me or your coach. I'm always an open book to everyone. So even if your coach doesn't answer or whatever, yeah, we are always here. So whether you want to throw it in the group pages or you want to personal message us, I always tell my girls that if you think of something, even if it's at 3 a.m., message me so you don't forget it, and I will respond obviously when I can. I am an open book. What I know, you can know. I am constantly learning. I'm constantly listening to new training, Googling stuff, YouTubing stuff, constantly really just striving to better myself as a leader, as a coach. So where you are right now and where you're going to be in a year is literally going to be mind-blowing. We've all been where you're at right now, and it could be like, how the heck am I going to do this? And I promise you can. Like I said, really hitting Emerald is really that beginning of everything. So really get that ride or die signed on that one leg so you can be building up that volume on each leg. And you guys can do this. We're all an open book. If you have any questions, shoot us a message, post it in the group. Even if you're like, someone responded to me, what do I say? That's okay. Shoot us a message. Like, that's what we're here for. We were all in this spot. There were many times where I was messaging Allie when I first started or really got serious, and I was like, I don't know what to say. Well, help me. What is this? What is this answer? So it's really okay. Again, no one is an expert in this right away at all. We're all still learning. Even the top coaches are still learning. So let us know. You're all going to be Emerald by Thursday. Yeah, Thursday for us to celebrate. Yeah, you all are going to be Emerald. Next Thursday, I'm going to be ordering all the tank tops in the world, supporting some Etsy shops. So get this done. Make your list right now if you didn't already, and get those messages out. If you don't want to send them out at 8:30, fine, I'll give it to you. But send them out in the morning. You can do this when you're laying in bed tonight with your hubby, or you're talking to your girl, like I just had a chat and I'm on fire. Talk to them. You guys have this. You can do it. We all believe in you, and I want to be sending out and making a whole ton of recognitions on Thursday. I'll give you till next Thursday, I guess. Tomorrow's Thursday. So on Thursday, because you guys, some of my favorite things. So if you don't have any questions, I'll let you guys get on making your list and figuring out how the heck you're going to be Emerald, because you're all going to be there on Thursday. And if you're not, you're going to find me in your chat and being like, what's up, girl? What's happening? So, all right. Any last questions? No, no. Hi, Jackson. I'm a kitty. All right. Bye, guys.